Parent company of Trump's Truth Social site reports $400 million loss this year. Loss is driven largely by depreciation of cryptocurrency assets as prices of digital currencies tumble. The parent company of Donald Trump's social media platform, Truth Social, has reported a loss of more than $400 million in the first quarter of 2026, driven largely by the slumping value of cryptocurrency assets. A March 31 company filing shows that Trump Media and Technology Group TMTG reported revenue of about $870,000 for the first 3 months of the year, with a 6% rise in net sales. However, it had hefty losses related to some of its investments, notably a significant buy in cryptocurrency. The U.S. president, a prolific social media user who often uses the platform to announce policy changes or lash out at enemies, controls about 41% of the company's shares, via a trust that manages his financial interests while he is in office. Trump launched Truth Social after he was banned by most major social media platforms following his 2020 election loss to U.S. President Joe Biden and the resulting riot by his supporters at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. TMTG Interim Chief Executive Officer Kevin McGurn said in a statement that the company is using its strong balance sheet and positive operating cash flow to continue growing all our businesses and platform infrastructure. The company stated last year that it had raised $2.5 billion to invest in cryptocurrencies, but the sector has experienced declining prices. That is despite initial optimism within the industry that the Trump administration would boost its prospects with a favorable regulatory environment. The price of Bitcoin dropped from $126,000 in October to $70,000 in March, before rising slightly to about $80,000. Advertisement TMTG said in the filing that the vast bulk of losses were due to digital assets, and that it will continue to focus on expanding its infrastructure and audience to prepare for future monetized features. McGurn likewise stated that Truth Social was a bastion of free speech with innovative enhancements coming soon. TMTG is pursuing a merger with the U.S. company TAE Technologies, which is focused on the development of nuclear fusion technology. Researchers hope that nuclear fusion could become a source of limitless energy, but it continues to require more energy than it produces. Even as we work toward advancing our proposed merger with TAE Technologies as quickly as possible, we're identifying new growth opportunities and new ways to increase shareholder value, McGurn said. Trump has remained a daily fixture on Truth Social throughout his presidency, often offering a kaleidoscope of official announcements, as well as personal grievances and commentary. On Friday, he used the site to announce a 3-day pause in fighting amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine, minutes after touting his administration's move to declassify government documents related to unidentified flying objects (UFOs). Hours later, he used the platform to claim public support for the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran and repost an article from January detailing an FBI raid on an election center in Georgia.